Benitez is an honorably retired officer from the New York Army National Guard. He served from 1980 until 2012. From 2004 until 2005, he was deployed to combat duty in Tikrit for Operation Iraqi Freedom 3. Major Benitez has served in various assignments through his military career. He was a platoon leader, company commander, and staff officer in an engineer battalion most of his career. He retired with the 42nd Infantry Division as the Deputy G6, a signal officer. Upon retirement, he was appointed as the Director of Erie County Veterans Service Agency in Buffalo, New York, where he served with distinction. Major Benitez has been a member of the American Legion for over 25 years. Let's welcome Major Benitez as he gives a speech entitled, Thank a Veteran.
Veterans Day is all about gratitude and remembrance. We've heard a lot of that. Thank you, gentlemen, for your kind stories that touched my heart. I love you. Veterans Day is very near and dear to me. The Army National Guard was my home away from home for over 30 years. I feel proud to have honorably served and to have answered the call of duty. I am an American combat veteran. I heard it say America without its soldiers would be like God without his angels. And there's nothing more noble than risking your life for your country. The bonds of brotherhood are indelibly etched in my heart, my mind, and my soul. The losses of a few comrades in arms will never truly be erased from my memories, nor do I want them to be. Some make me smile and bring back good times gone by, while others haunt me with nightmares when I wake up sweating in the middle of the morning. Like Matthew Kading, who on October 31st, Halloween, had been out for 12 hours on a combat mission to make sure that the soldier convoys would go back and forth in Iraq, only to come back and 100 feet away from our base in Tikrit, get killed by an ID himself. But with the help of the VA and a lot of my spiritual friends and a lot of my military peers, I've come to adjust to a comfortable level. Thank you, Dan Wallace, for bringing me to Toastmasters and for being my friend, and Joker. Hey, did you hear the one for Thanksgiving about the turkey and the hunter? You know what he said to him? What? Quack, quack. Thank you for Carson Schaefer for sharing a lot of those moments that you heard at the VA Dom Gavel Club with those indigent Toastmaster wannabes. The Dom is full of those men that, you know, those 22 that died from suicide a day. These are the guys that survived it. I spend many a time with him. I miss it because of COVID. We haven't been back. But thank you to Winter Park Toastmasters for sharing your constructive criticisms during my ahs and ums as I struggle to be a competent communicator. As I said before, I'll say it again. Veterans Day is all about gratitude and remembrance. We should thank our veterans, not just on Veterans Day, but every day. You all agree?
Yes, sir.
Then say it. Never forget.
Never forget.
Never forget.
Never forget.
All gave some, but some gave all. It's been said that this nation will remain the land of the free so long as it is the home of the brave. And Ronald Reagan said it really well. He said some people live an entire lifetime wondering what their contribution will be. That's not a veteran's problem. And I want to tell you about a little story about that I had heard about Mrs. Covering. She was a high school teacher from Little Rock, Arkansas. And on Veterans Day about 20 years ago, she removed the desk from her classroom. And so when first period came in, the children were like, "What's up? No place to sit down." And so Mrs. Covering asked them, "Well, why do you think you want your desk back?" And the first kid, little Joey, said, "Well, if we behave, we could get them back, right?" And she said, No, that's not the reason." Then Johnny said, "Well, if we get good grades, we'll get them back, right?" She said, "No, that's not the reason." And she went on and no one could really answer. And she did the same thing for second period. She did the same thing for third period. And by lunchtime, all the kids had been calling their mom, and they had 4 TV stations outside saying, "Something's going on here with Mrs. Covering." For last period, she finally opened her door, and in walked 27 veterans carrying the desk. She lined them all up. They lined them all up. And she told them, "You don't have to earn these desks back. These men already did for you." She certainly got her point across. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure you've heard this said before, and worth repeating from Charles Province. You see, it's the soldier, not the minister, who has given us the freedom of religion. It's the soldier, not the reporter, who has given us the freedom of the press. It's the soldier, not the poet, who has given us the freedom of speech. It's the soldier, not the campus organizer or the activist, who have given us the freedom to protest. It's the soldier, not the lawyer or the judge, who has given us the right to a free trial. It's the soldier, not the politician, who has given us the right to vote. It's the soldier who salutes the flag. It's the soldier who served beneath the flag. It's the soldier's coffin who's draped by the flag. It's the soldier who allows the protester to burn the flag or to kneel in front of the flag. They fight for our freedom. They fight for our rights. Toastmasters, our men and our women who serve, and our veterans, deserve our undying gratitude. Never forget to thank a vet. Thank you very much.